Recently, I had the chance to visit Knoebels amusement resort in Elysburg, PA, and I'm going to be ranking all of their operating roller coasters. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Coming in at number 6 is Cosmos Curves. This is a purple kitty coaster that I really enjoy. It's a lot better than the Bland's and Perlo cloned kitty coasters, but it's not anywhere like other rides on this list. It's a lot of fun. It's just too short and too little. And it's meant for little kids. It's a fun little kiddie coaster. Coming coming in at number 5 is Black Diamond. Black Diamond is themed to an abandoned coal mine, and it's really cool. There's a lot of theming in this ride, which puts it over Cosmos Curves, but there's not a lot of intense parts. You're going not that fast, and it's not really the best ride ever, but it's still a fun little ride. So that's why it lands at the number 5 spot. Coming in at number 4 is Flying Turns. Flying Turns is a one of a kind ride that opened in 2013, and it won the Golden Ticket Award for Best New Ride in 2014, which doesn't make sense because usually the best new ride is something in the past year, but it's a little weird, but it's okay because the Golden Ticket Award is no joke. It's a really fun bobsled coaster that takes you around a course where there's no track, which is really fun. Well, I mean, there is some track, like the lift hills and stuff, but otherwise, it's very fun. I was on a train where we like dove and spun a lot. Not spun, but like wove through the course, and it was really cool. That's basically all I have to say about Flying Turns. It was really fun, but unfortunately, me and Landon waited an hour for this, so it was not worth it. But it was definitely a fun coaster. Coming in at number 3, I have Twister. Twister is a very long ride with the prime ride time of 3 minutes almost, and it was built in 1999, almost 2000. But it was a very cool coaster. It has two chain lifts, which is very unique, and it had a bunch of laterals, which I loved. But there's unfortunately not much airtime, which I love airtime, and you'll see that in the next ranking. But Twister is really long, and that makes it really fun. Because once you've waited, and no one was at the station, because me and Lennon sprinted to it first thing, no one was there. So then we got to ride it a lot, which was very good. And it was a really good coaster. Lots of laterals, like I said, but not much airtime. And that leads us to our number 2 coaster at Knoebels, which is Impulse. Impulse was built in 2015 by a manufacturer named Zier. If you don't know them, well, I didn't know them either. So you're not alone. But Zier is a very small manufacturer, and they build stuff like that looks like Gersauer Eurofighters or Gersauer Infinity, just like Knoebels Impulse. It it takes you up a vertical lift of 98 feet and then has a 90-degree drop. And you go dive straight into a cobra roll, which gives a lot of positives, and then a loop, and then to a 0G roll. It was very, very cool. Whenever I rode it, the drop gives straight ejector airtime. I got to ride it 3 times, twice in the front, once in the back. But the back really doesn't change much from the front because there are only 2 car trains. So it was still fun though. I loved it, and it ranks high in my all-time rankings. But coming in at number 1, I have Phoenix. Phoenix is crazy. There's just buzz bars, no seatbelts, which gives so much airtime. Like, it's really scary how much airtime this ride gives. There's a double up, double down that gives crazy ejector airtime. And I was just floating out of my seat for like the whole ride. It was amazing. But don't worry, there was a restraint, so I didn't fly out of the car. That's how I'm talking to you right now. No one's ever flew out of the car. You're totally safe. If it wasn't safe, they would not be operating it. And it was very, very cool. Has to be one of my favorite rides of all time with how much airtime it offers. There's a lot of bunny hills that gives pure ejector that you cannot argue with. They're amazing. Yeah. It also won the golden ticket as the best wooden coaster in the world in 2018. It was amazing. So that's all I have to say about Knoebels amusement park. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and also maybe subscribe if you want more videos like this. I usually do Hershey Park content, but I recently had the chance to visit Knoebels, like I said earlier in the video. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day. Stay Hershey Park happy.